It is time to make opponents rage once again in Standard Hearthstone with 8 hands DK. Now, the idea behind this deck is we are going to be using a combination of 8 hands from Beyond and War Master Blackhorn in order to essentially get rid of most of our opponent's cards out of their deck and their hand. We also have Kill Jaden in here as a way to then fill our deck back up once we destroy most of our own deck too. And then finally, we're just essentially going to be trying to get as much HP using the triple rune blood package before it rotates out of standard Hearthstone, thanks to Vampiric Blood and Pupil. Now, this deck was originally inspired by this post on Twitter. I'll leave a link to their Twitter page down below and the initial deck list that they came up with. But I really wanted to do something with Pure Blood and 8 hands, and this felt like the perfect home for both of them. Now, for the Mulligan Guide of List, you are going to be looking for Vampiric Blood, and then Elise as your most important cards. Other draw power cards, early game minions are also pretty good to keep, especially if you see Blood plus Pupil, you want to keep both of them. Now, with all being said, let's look at some games. All right, Demon Hunter. One of those matchups where Blackhorn can actually matter a lot. I mean, Husk is pretty decent. We're looking for a Vampiric Blood, so we can get it in rotation or Pupil, or actually, Warp of Fel wouldn't be bad either. Okay, Slam down Scarab. I think we go with Hematurge. Eight hands, that's fun. I don't want to grab Blood Draw, but Infestation is probably the better pick. Okay. Okay, slam down Baron, draw another card. Pupil is pretty good. Okay, we just need to draw him to Blackhorn before they get their Broxigar. Vampiric Blood's good. Wish I had one more corpse, but... Okay, I didn't need both Vampiric Bloods here, bud. Okay. Yeah, why not? Get another corpse here. Hopefully they'll slam something down, so they'll get both of the minions. Actually, here's the thing. If they do the portal, we get another corpse for free anyways, so that's good. And maybe they'll use Infestation, get rid of the other two minions. Okay. We'll draw a card. We use... Ooh, that's fun. Vampiric Blood. Go face. I kind of just want to use the Scarab, see what we can get. Remember when you could discover 3 rune cards? Man, that was definitely a time. How broken would that be nowadays, actually? Because they don't really print triple rune cards that often. I get Vampiric Blood would be annoying, but like... Eh. Okay. Well... The good news is they can't, like, instantly draw into the 4th portal. We are going to gain so much HP. The other thing is, like, if we get to the point where we have more HP than they can do in a single turn with 3 Broxigars, I don't really have to worry about the Broxigar at that point. If that makes sense. As long as we have above 36 at any given point, we should be fine. We could also, like, we don't even need War Master, we could just use 8 hands from beyond. Because they accomplish the same goal. The corpse explosion as a burn kinda sucks. I'm gonna go face. We'll bounce this back. We'll slam it down. I'm just trying to not burn a card is the reason why we're doing it like this. Double Battle Cry is kind of cool, but I think Geist is just better here. Okay. Okay, let's coin into 8 hands, and that should get our way their portal, and there goes their win con. Have fun. Okay, they're going to get rid of our board, which is okay. Okay. Alright, we're at 57 HP. They're gonna struggle doing 50 or 47 HP. We can get above that, right? Okay, I'm just gonna grab more Vampire Bloods because it's funny. Okay, let's suck away the HP of that and one there. I mean, that is one way that they could do a lot of damage. We don't really have an easy... it should... Oh, well, no, trying to think of how we're doing this. Oh, right, it goes back into the deck, so I don't even have to worry about it. I mean, let's manifest. Grab some more HP. Okay, that's gonna hit for big. I mean, Corpse Explosion is pretty nice here. They might have one more dragon, but, like, that's okay. Gain more HP, back up to 46. We have not really dropped below 40 HP like this entire game. Get another Vampiric Blood, because why not? Okay, there's Cliff Die. Oh, Call for Arrow. Oh, well, there goes. I was like, we're not really dropping below 40 HP. We're perfectly fine. Well, actually, we are actually kind of fine because we do have the Vampiric Blood, but like, oh man, that hurts. Call for Arrow is another one of those cards that I really want to do something with before he rotates. I just need to find a class that isn't Demon Hunter to do it. That's not going to do what you needed to do, bud. You don't have that many cards left. We don't actually have that many cards left. We're probably using War Master next turn, truth be told. 30 HP is still a lot of HP to have. have a few options, I guess, next turn. We could also use Zilliax. Let's see what we get here. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's slam down Kill Jaden, though. Get rid of fatigue damage, and then get rid of this one. Get rid of the 1/2. I mean, I'm not really worried at this point. I guess they could slam down Briar Spawn, which would be a little bit annoying, because they'd have to get to it somehow. Okay, Inquisitor. We are actually getting pretty low. Well, that's kind of funny. Okay, Zilliax. Let's pop that, pop this one. And then just pass it, because then they'll have... Actually, no. We'll raid. Still, pretty decent HP pool for us. I wish I had one... I wish I was running Ysera, truth be told. Okay. Oh! I'll take the Death Rattle. I mean, Taunt. Crap. 43 HP. Man, they really can't get us to drop below. Okay, top deck. Something cool. That could theoretically be cool, but we're just trying to get a taunt wall up. And then we can take some HP from the 2 HP minion, and the 3 HP minion. Really don't care about that too much, but that's okay. Okay, now they're going to get 2 more of these. I mean, I'm trying to think of, like, how they come back from here, right? Oh, the other Inquisitor. Wish I had a way to give stuff poisonous in this deck. Oh. Did they realize it's kind of futile to do this? Okay, we can draw. Draw. Oh, that would have been nice if I had seen that earlier. Actually, no, I wouldn't have. I'd rather just take the HP. Because they were never going to do enough damage here, right? It would have been 16 HP. We have to have over 100 HP in this game. Someone do the calculations for me, please, down below. Huh? Hey, let's go. Okay. Vampiric Blood and Elise is pretty good in the opener. I actually kind of want to keep Bashamdi. Actually, you know what? We could probably get away with keeping everything here. But I think Bashamdi, if this is going to be aggro, then Bashamdi is a little bit more sus. So, oh, actually, Typool is probably a better choice to start with than Bashamdi there. Always go back and forth when it comes to this deck in particular about Bashamdi, if we should cut it or maybe, like, always keep it in the opener, because I think keeping him always in the opener is probably the smarter solution. But, yeah. I'm going to do some pro gamer move. Actually, no, Doomsayer. Doomsayer theoretically should be able to wipe something out. Or maybe Doomsayer will stick in our hand for like eternity. You know, I'm actually kind of amazed that we haven't got like a deck centered around like a retrain of Doomsayer, because we've revisited a lot of like old ideas. I guess Hearthstone doesn't do that as much as something like Yu-Gi-Oh, where there's like an iconic card from the past and then they make an entire deck centered around it instead of just being one thing. But I don't know how you would make Doomsayer feel good without it being absolutely broken. It might... okay, there. I need to look at what the new secret does in Hunter. If it summons it at the end of the turn, then that might be an interesting little deck to do. I did brief a little heads up. Some things that I've been testing out. Secret Hunter with Product 9. I gave up on it. I really wanted to revisit it before it rotated, but my luck with Mysterious Egg is not that good. I just ended up scrapping it. It's like one of the few decks that I'm just like, yep, I don't think we're going to get to it. I have a lot of weird ideas of decks. We're probably going to be doing one like really, really goofy idea a week. And then we'll try to do at least one semi-competitive and then like one... well, we're probably going to just be doing a lot of goofy decks. If you're here for the goofy decks, that's what you'll see a lot next month or so. And this is Librams For Paladin. That's kind of cool. I have a lot of ideas. I have a lot of really bad warrior deck ideas, so we'll see which one ends up on the channel. There's one in particular that I really, really would love to showcase, and I do still want to do something with Amalgam before it rotates and Floppy Hydra, so we might end up doing Floppy Hydra DK. That might be coming up soon too. I don't know. I always like try to get a wide variety of stuff. I know people have been wanting a Bayfin deck, but I need to figure out a class to do that in that isn't DK or Rogue. Because I've done both of them. Maybe Shaman? Maybe Shaman is the answer. Would give me an excuse to dust off Shutter Block too. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Let's gobble up some HP. Oh, I think I do want to coin out Infestation here. Double up all the HP, right? Or am I off by one? I am off by one. That's a shame. It is cool to see Libram, but it is going to be very, very devastating to them when we drop the War Master Blackhorn. Oh, they didn't clear out our minions. Interesting. With Shamdi. Okay, well, we can use What Befell, which gets rid of everything. Okay. It's everything besides the 6/3. We can use Manifest, which will get us another one of these, and then we'll steal even more HP from them, which is kind of fun. I wish I had an easy way to, like, track, like, hey, we have this amount of maximum HP, you know? Also, Librams Paladin, I know, like, got buffed up, but, like, I don't really feel like playing Librams Paladin on the channel. We might. I don't know. There's a lot of DK lists, a lot of Demon Hunter, and a lot of Warlock lists that I really want to do. And there's a few priest decks that I need to remember what I was going to try with them. The warrior, yeah, the warrior. Priest deck that I've been like, man, I really wish I could figure out how to use it is Cure. If you have a fun, halfway decent Cure list, leave it down below, I guess. You don't know how many hours across the last year and a half I've been trying to make that card work, and it just does not. It's one of those cards that they could have easily fixed it with this balance patch and just been like, it's a 2-cost card now, and then it's someone's 3-cost, or the opposite way around, right? Then you could at least revive it consistently and so on and so forth, but now it's just like, oof. Well, we do have the explosion, which is really, really funny. Nine mana. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I think it's explosion. Actually, let's see what we can get here. This also gives us another corpse. A 1-mana explosion. I think that is the play. Slam that down. I guess we could have destroyed all their minions, or all their... Yeah, let's just slam down War Master before I have to deal with it. Oh boy, there goes all the Librams. You know, them buffing up Libram Paladin right as they come out with this card makes me feel so bad. Yeah, it does. I was going to say, not really, but... No, wait. Yes, I just lose. The fact that they haven't given up is actually kind of cool. Okay, we have Corpse Explosion number 2. 2 out of 3, right? We could also use Bashamdi. I don't think they'll... Yeah, it's probably just Corpse Explosion into Infestation, right? Suck 2 HP away from their 8. Corpse Explosion number 3. Okay, Ziliax. The thing that we would love to see is Ceaseless Expanse as a top deck. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Alright, now we're through the game. This was against my final lots of the deck. So, how did this deck end up performing? It had a 50% win rate across the 20 games that I ended up playing with it, which is actually pretty good. Sure, there is a little bit of anti-synergy between Blackhorn and your low-cost HP gains, such as Vampiric Blood, but honestly, I think it is worth the risk, because most of the time, before you can draw into the Blackhorn, you'll probably use all of your low-cost cards, and you'll have an insane amount of HP. If you want to use some of these cards before they rotate out of standard, this is a great one for y'all to try out. However, otherwise, if you don't have all the cards in the deck, do not craft anything this close to rotation. But before we end the video, special thanks to our channel members of Daniel Nascimento and Ruben. If you want to help out the channel a little bit more, you can always join one of the 3 membership tiers. But you can always leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification button if you're already subscribed, or use the new hype button. It all helps out the channel equally. Till next time, bye-bye.